Good morning, Atma Namaste. So, I have something on my mind that I want to talk to you about this morning. And it's personal, right? But it's like right here. And I'm probably going to burn in hell for this, but it's just something that I need to get out, something that I need to talk about. And sometimes when I talk things through, it makes more sense in my head. But I will start by saying that relationships are hard. They are. They're difficult. We've been conditioned to act, behave, think a certain way our whole lives, right? And as you go through a process of healing and being able to open yourself and accept and invite in, release past conditioning for new conditioning or for new ways of loving, new ways of forgiving, new ways of behaving. Every once in a while that check comes through, right? So let me give you a scenario. Maybe not a scenario, but just in general, right? I am an anxious attachment style. So that constant reassurance. Am I enough? Am I worthy? Do I deserve this? Because of, having a mother that didn't protect me, having a biological father that abandoned me, having a stepfather that the authority was scary, being scared of that authoritative, say example, but being, right? So the abandonment, the authoritative, non-authoritative figure or way authoritative figure, and then the non-protection creates that anxious attachment style, right? So having a partner that is extremely independent, me coming to believe that I have to do everything myself, that independence just out of spite, just I'm going to prove that I can do this on my own and I don't need anybody, even though I don't love myself, haven't loved myself, haven't accepted myself, haven't forgiven myself. It's just the way that I'm conditioned, right? So all of these different scenarios that are placed in front of me where the mirror goes straight up and it's like, how do you work through this? Feeling like I'm not a priority, feeling like I'm not chosen, feeling like I'm put in a container that I have to fight for that attention, that I have to fight for that acceptance, I have to fight for feeling loved, being loved, deserving of love. And in private, it feels great, right? Most of the time it's warm and fuzzy. In public, it's a different story. And how much of that is really still tied to my anxious attachment, or how much of that is just a partner not meeting your standard? That hits different. That feels different. How much of myself am I willing to give away? How much am I willing to shrink? All these other things are great. Why can't I have it all? Do I have it all? It's right in front of my face. And there's these little pieces that still pop up. Oh, he's not sitting next to me at breakfast. He's choosing to sit with his friend that he's going to spend the whole day with. Why can't I have just this little piece more? Not even sitting at the same table. Those kinds of things. Am I blowing it out of proportion? Why can't you sit across from me? Why can't you choose me publicly? Why do I have to sit at a table by my fucking self until 4 other people show up? Is that too much? Me throwing a pity party? Is it me sitting in throwing a tantrum? I don't feel that way. I don't see it that way. Maybe it is. I don't know. I can say that I feel in my heart, I feel deep in my soul that I have come to love myself more than enough. That I have come to accept myself more than enough. So, what really is the reflection? What really is the lesson here? If the behaviors were consistent across the board, privately, publicly, if I felt chosen, if I felt prioritized, would it be enough? Would I stay? Where do I feel it in my body? Would I leave? What's the lesson? Again, I'm so going to hell. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, I can't post this. You know, this is vulnerable. This is out there. This is where my head's at in my partnership today. Am I giving myself grace? Am I overthinking? Am I really throwing a fit? The answer is no. I don't feel that I am. Is that just how the partnership is? That, like, even together we're separate? It's awkward. I've not ever had a partnership like that before. Does that make it right? There's gotta be some sort of togetherness, feeling chosen, feeling wanted, feeling desired, feeling like, right? There shouldn't be any question. There shouldn't. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I hate those. But should there be any question of where you stand in a partner's life? If you are the priority, you know, if they're it's a difficult one, to say the least, because, you know, fear, like, is there fear that's popping up? Is there what's behind that fear? Fear of loss, fear of abandonment, like, how abandon myself, you know, not staying true to myself. I know what I'm deserving of. I know that I can call that in. I know that I'm a powerful manifester. Like, talking about all of this with all of you, where does that leave me? I wonder if any of you have a similar situation going on, if there are boxes that are checked, and then I think that they're extremely important. I think it's extremely important to feel chosen, not loved. I love myself. I can provide that for myself, but to be in a partnership and feel chosen outside of the intimate inside walls, you are a priority. You are chosen. I am not choosing to only share this information with you, to share these relationships with you, to allow people in my previous circle to know more about you than you know about them. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, especially when you want to show up authentically, you want to show up genuinely, you want to be spiritually fit, you want to be mentally, emotionally, physically fit, and show up for a partner. Ownership, transparency, that's respect to your partner. It's not a matter of feeling like you're keeping your options open. Are you keeping the door open? Are you all in? Are you not? Like, just be honest. Be honest with me, honest with yourself. And, so yeah, today I'm faced with what is lacking, and why is this coming up, and why am I feeling like there is something missing, even though I have moments of there's nothing missing. This is just life. And is it an ingrained societal belief of this is what the partnership needs to look like? Like, what works for us, is that okay? But then I'm sitting in, it doesn't feel okay. It doesn't align. It feels off. Like, okay, did you have enough? You need to create distance and reset, regulate. If that's the case, then is there ever a calmness? Is there ever a stillness? Is there ever just this locked in, settled feeling of this is just us? I mean, I know nothing, right? Married and divorced 4 times. Never had a successful relationship. And I tell myself, this is healthy. This is me walking in a space with a chosen partner who I shout from the rooftops, and to not be met in that same space hurts. It's an excitement. One of desired reciprocity, one that, why can't I have that back? It's not an expectation, it's say these things, act this way. And then the whole I can just do this on my own comes back in, right? Like, it's this cycle, it's a thought. Like, maybe nothing's wrong, maybe nothing's missing. But then when did I get butthurt? Am I the only one in this? I would love to hear if anyone has similar situations. I am terrified to post this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because that's me being honest with myself. That's me being honest with soft landing, right? We come here for the soft landing, for the community, for the support. While I can provide that support, every once in a while it's nice to ask for the same in return. So I think that's pretty much everything that's on my brain. invite you to share any thoughts, any feedbacks, and hope that you have a wonderful day. I'm going to make it a wonderful day, not something that I want to hold on to or sit in. It's out. I've released it. I ask Creator to see what I need to see, feel what I need to feel, and hear what I need to hear in regard to this message. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for holding the space with me. If you listened to this whole thing, it's like 16 minutes long. So, Atma Namaste. Have a beautiful morning, and until next time.